lose, we some motherfucking warriors.
What's up, FS buddies? I am Christine Agdepa, your host for today's vlog. In our last vlog, we talked about the parts of an effective lesson plan, but today, we're going to explore the parts of action research. But first, what is action research? According to the Glossary of Education Reform, action research is a wide variety of evaluative, investigative, and analytical research methods designed to diagnose problems and weaknesses, whether organizational, academic, or instructional. This is to help educators to develop practical solutions to address them quickly and efficiently. Based on the classes we observe in FS1, we will choose and limit our study to one class that encountered a lack of motivation in face-to-face learning. In choosing the class that we will serve as our respondents, we will take into consideration their distinct characteristics and attributes which will be suitable to our study. Since we are focusing on the impact of creating instructional materials on the academic motivation of the students, we will choose the best and most specific instructional materials to use to improve and increase the academic motivation of our respondents. The chosen scenario will serve as our springboard for writing our STIBAR. For the approval sheet, we incorporate our name as a researcher, our school, and the title of our action research. And we will ask for the signature of the following personnel such as the Dean of the College of Teacher Education, the research panels for the acceptance of our study. For the acknowledgement, our group will give careful thoughts regarding those people who help and give us support in conducting our research. In the table of contents, we create a list of the chapters and major sections with their corresponding page number so that all readers will immediately be able to see how our manuscript is organized and remember the key points of our paper. And for the abstract, we present the general overview of our research and the summary of the conclusions and recommendations.
For the background of the study, we will define and highlight the important terms of the study. We will provide general information about the topic and emphasize the main goal of our research. Look for related studies and materials that can support and back up our claim and help us broaden our action research. Under the significance of the study, we will put the importance of our study, the impact in the field, and how it will benefit the concerned individuals like the teacher, parents, the students, as well as the researchers.
Problem identification. Students may experience physical, mental, or other personal issues that have an impact on their motivation. Students do not perceive the classroom climate to be supportive and have competing interests for their time and attention. For hypothesis, our receiver aims to form the possible solution on how to determine the impact of the creative instructional materials on the motivation of the grade 10 students. Generation of alternative solution. The best and the most effective solution that will aid our research and will provide an immediate response to the problem. We will include some suggestions which can serve as alternatives to the intervention to be applied in our study. This is an approach that deals with the needs of our research and corresponding response.
The plan of action. The main goal of our study is to determine the impact of instructional materials on the academic motivation of the student in face-to-face classes. The target time frame for finishing this plan is about 4 weeks. The target participants of our study are the grade 10 students of Bautista National High School. Presentation and interpretation of data. We plan to use a face-to-face survey-based questionnaire that is designed to estimate the impact of creative instructional materials on the academic motivation of students during face-to-face class. Multiple items
yes or no, and multiple choice were included in the survey-based questionnaire which cover the study's objectives. We plan to design it through pencil and paper survey. Findings, conclusion, and recommendation. From the gathered data, we will summarize and conclude the findings and results from our action research. Provide such recommendations, such as techniques or strategies from the problems that we observe for the improvement of classroom-based learning. The findings of the CBAR will help teachers in improving the learning process and will serve as a reference guide for those who will conduct their studies too.
Reflection. For the bibliography, we will list all the sources and references that we use in the process of our research work. We will include the authors' names, the titles of the works, and the dates of the sources. For the appendices, we will put the supplementary materials that we use in gathering our data. For the curriculum vitae, we include all the researchers who conducted the study, which consists of our background information like skills, experience, knowledge, and credentials. Analysis. Tabulation means putting data in a table. It is the act or process of tabulating a table, displaying data in a compact form. This is the presentation of data in a lucid form.
In doing this activity, it will benefit us in fulfilling and recalling all the parts and how to effectively conduct an action research. We will rate ourselves 5 because we are clear and concise in explaining each part of the action research plan. The best adjective that describes our experience in accomplishing our activity is challenging, because aside from the difficulty of doing action research, we also need to manage our time as well as we have a lot of activities to accomplish. But despite of all the hardships, we have given our best to make this activity successful. Action research is vital in education as it empowers teachers to actively engage in problem solving within their own classrooms. It fosters a cyclical process of observation, reflection, and action, leading to practical solutions tailored to specific educational contexts. This approach promotes teacher professional development by encouraging continuous improvement based on evidence and reflection. Ultimately, it enhances teaching quality, student learning outcomes, and the overall educational environment. Once again, this is your host, Christine Niña Agdepa. Thank you for joining us in this insightful journey, and we hope to see you soon in our next vlog. Bye!